for the first hole, I hit one of those magnificent branches on an oak tree, and there it is. And okay, and then my competitor, she has a wonderful drive, and then I drive, and then she drives, and then my next drive, I hit the pole. And that was it. That was it, disc golf.
Every year it's growing. The Women's Global just is a testament to that, something Valerie Jenkins started way back when. And it goes to show you that there are not only a lot of women in the sport of disc golf now, but a lot of women in the competitive side of the sport.
It's insane the amount of women getting into the sport right now. Just seeing all the women out here playing disc golf, it's huge. It's exciting for me personally.
It's so amazing. It's so heartwarming to see this many women gathered together to play disc golf. I mean, it's just outstanding. And I'm so happy it's on the West Coast.
Kind of feels like we've arrived, you know? I mean, unfortunately, we're still approximately 7% of the PDGA as far as women versus the demographic. But when I play at home, there are women all over the place. 267 women here is unbelievably fantastic.
I was in high school when before Title IX. So, I mean, it's fantastic to see women being able to play and not have to be, you know, they're women, let's give them short courses, let's do this. It's the course is what it is, they play it. I've watched a lot of the guys at Shady Oaks, and there's some really good guys there. And these women can play with any of them.
I mean, men are starting to watch these women throw because they can't even throw that far.
It warms my heart to see women of all ages, of all colors, here playing the sport that I love. And they're here and they're happy, and it's about community.
It's about camaraderie and coming together with the ladies. So, you know, you don't really get that a lot of places. Really want to embrace that. It's really special.
We know for a fact that women's events are one of the biggest ways to grow women in the sport and to get retention. We know that women's events are everyone's favorite thing to remember, everyone's number one reason for coming back and playing tournaments. So US Women's is obviously going to be a big thing for retention of women coming back and wanting to compete again.
It's been very encouraging, empowering. It's been fun to play with other ladies. There's a pretty good core group of ladies in our Folsom Disc Golf Club, but it's been fun to look around and see nothing but ladies all around. So it's been very fun.
A really amazing event. There's a lot of good camaraderie, and you meet a lot of new women coming into the sport who are excited to meet you as a professional. People coming up and asking for my autograph, which still feels a little weird.
It's different. I've never been in an all-woman event, and the energy out here is way different than any other tournament that I played. It's spunky, and I feel like there's a lot of competitiveness out here. Like, these women, like, they're nice, they're getting it, but they're here to work.
Because normally when you go to Pro Tour, you only see APO women. You not see all kind of variety of disc golf women, you know. So that's why I love about Disc Golf Women Championship, because, like I said, we have a lot of women out here. So the more women, the more fun.
One of the values of this is that these AM women, in young women, like, you know, people in intermediate or in the age protected division can come out and know that they're playing the same tournament as Paige Pierce, as Katrina Allen, like, as those top players on tour. And I think that being able to see yourself in that position is really important. Feel connected to, you know, the stars of a sport, or feel like you can be that person at some point, I think is really important.
It was awesome looking around, seeing all the women, and especially even the women that weren't playing. There was a lot of like young girls out here with discs in their hands. So I know they're maybe not competitive yet, but they like disc golf and they're going to get into it soon. So it's really cool to see all the growth in women's disc golf.
It's an evolution for the game, and it's exciting to watch, and I can't wait to see what golf is going to be like in the next 5, maybe even a year or 2. Like, it's going to be way different than it is now.
I believe that there are a lot of good things in the future to diversify disc golf and to expand disc golf and to make sure that disc golf grows in the way that builds communities all over the world. Because ultimately we are connected with a piece of plastic. That's what blows my mind. We are in love with a piece of plastic and its flight. after 46 years, I'm still playing. It's about the love of the game, doing the best that you can, and when you can, bring somebody into the circle, bring somebody in, because if we want to grow the sport, that's what has to happen.
I think this speaks more than just women's disc golf. I think this speaks for women in sports. We're here. COVID solidified that. And this year we're actually starting to see a lot of women coming out with a great amount of talent and giving all these women a run for the win.
See it going even further. I think people like Haley King and our younger women are going to be the ones to really push it, because they're getting them involved and they're getting the other women hyped up and excited to maybe go into the FPO division and make that next step.
What's the future hold for disc golf? I just think that we're going to see it more and more. Saturday morning, you're going to have it on NBC, right? And have more sponsors. I mean, I just see that. It's just going to keep growing because it is a true sport. It is fun. It just takes you to a place that you need to be.